Okay, today we're going to be talking about black rice, and we're going to be making black rice stuffed bell peppers. You ask yourself, what is black rice? Well, black rice originated in China and other parts of Asia 10,000 years ago. It has its second name, the forbidden rice. Why? It was only used to serve the royals. So what we're going to do with black rice, or forbidden rice if you like to call it, is we're going to be making stuffed bell peppers with it. We're going to be making black rice stuffed bell peppers. So stay tuned for the video. You're going to want to watch the whole thing because I tell you, it's very, very interesting. Okay, so we're going to start with our black rice, and we're going to use 1 cup of black rice to 2 cups of water. So what I'm going to do is to place my rice in this strainer here, 1 cup. Make sure I get a complete cup. This is my first time ever cooking black rice, and you want to get a good, there we go. I'm going to get a good full cup. Okay, so there we go. So this is 1 cup of black rice, and as you can see, it looks like rice, but it's just black. And what I'm going to do is pour it into my bowl here, and I'm going to rinse it. Just give it a little rinse. They ask you not to rinse, they say you don't have to rinse because then you're rinsing off all the nutrients. So, but I'm rinsing it. So what I'm going to do is put my rice that I just rinsed into my pot. Very interesting. There's all kinds of rices, but I never heard of black rice. So this is a viewer request. So what I'm going to add to this is 2 cups of water, because you cook the rice with 2 cups of water per 1 cup of rice. And then we're going to add a little salt. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put my rice on the stove and let it cook. And when we come back, it should be done. Okay, so our rice is done. Our black rice is done. So let's take a look at it. What do you think? Let's give it a stir. It looks more fibrous than the other rice does. Let's give it a taste. It's got a taste of brown rice. That's what it's got a taste of. But according to the article, it's more nutritious than brown rice. My oil heating, and what I'm going to do right now is add my vegetables to start them to saute in. But sometimes things just want to saute slow. I don't understand. But let's get them a little cooked. Oh, that looks beautiful, and they smell so good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start too is after I get these all sauteed up, I'm going to go ahead and add my ground beef in here with my vegetables and my Italian sausage. And then to that, I'm going to add my seasonings and my spices. Sprinkle them on. Open and over spice it. So let's get this party started. And I'm going to get this meat cooked up and these vegetables mixed with it, and then we'll be back. Okay, this is getting all browned up. I wish you could smell this. I wish I had smellophone because it smells so delightful. But keep in mind, we're not making regular stuffed peppers. We're making black rice stuffed bell peppers. And you know, the black rice is really good. I think I like it. Okay, so what I'm getting ready to do, because this has cooked down pretty good, I'm going to add my last vegetables in so it can wilt, which is my spinach. Love the color. And then once we get this wilted down, we're going to be adding our black rice. Okay, so the spinach is nice. Spinach is nice and wilted. And we're going to get ready to add our rice to this. So let's put in our black rice. I have to say, this is an interesting rice. So we're just going to stir this up and let it get kind of warmed in there and absorb some of these flavors that's going on. Okay, so now I've added my rice and I've stirred it around. And what it did, I tasted it, it's taken on the flavor. It does a great job of absorbing the flavor of the juices. So when I come back, we're going to be stuffing our peppers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to stir a little cheese in here. And I'm going to reserve some for the top. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want. Basically, you can go to your refrigerator and whatever you got in there, use it. Okay, I'm starting to stuff the peppers. And when I say I'm stuffing to the top. And if you have some of this stuffing left over, which it looks like I'm going to have, and then I might just put it in there and bake it with the other peppers as a bake. Okay, so I have them wrapped real tight in foil. I'm going to put them in on a 400-degree oven, and I'm going to bake them for about 30 minutes. Okay, so the timer has went off for us to take the bell peppers out. So let's go in here. So I'm going to leave them in for a little while longer, but let's check our peppers first. Let's see. Get a fork. Let's uncover them. And oh my God, don't they look absolutely delicious? Look at that, I had to move it up so that you could see. So, at this point, what I'm going to do is top them with cheese, and I'm going to put them back in the oven uncovered. How long? So that the cheese can melt, just until the cheese melts. Okay. So I'm putting this on like so. I just want to just get that on there. And then you can use, like I said, you can use any kind of cheese you have. I basically cleaned out the refrigerator because Steve is a cheese person, so and there was all kinds of cheese. So that's why he has no more cheese. So now we're going to put this back in so that it can finish cooking. The bell peppers are nice and tender, and we'll come back when it's ready. Okay, so our bell peppers are out of the oven and they're all ready, and they look absolutely delicious. So thank you for joining Exploring Foods with Smitty. Like, share, subscribe, and try this recipe. You're gonna love it. Remember, that's black rice stuffed bell peppers. For more videos, check out the rest of these recipes on this page.